Hey everyone, I'm Allison Brown of Thorpe Benefits, and I'm joined by Roger Thorpe, President of Thorpe Benefits. Hey Roger, how are you?
I'm great, Allison. How you doing today?
I'm great, thank you. So we're going to continue our series of questions, top 10 questions to ask yourself to build a successful benefit plan. And today we are all the way at number 9. So number
Mhm.
9 reads, is my plan as flexible as it can be?
Yeah, obviously the new age of benefit plan design is really about employee choice. So let's go through some factors that might contribute to that or help you with that. So first of all, there's always been this balancing act between having risk protection and insurance versus having an employee just getting whatever claim paid in that moment, right? And the convenience of getting something paid, like a spending account, for example. So um, the flexibility of a spending account requires employee responsibility. There
Hmm.
requires good consumer behavior and finding how to spend that money wisely. Obviously, employee education has to come into that. Now, of course, we have to recognize that there's a much more diverse need for benefits out there. We have to consider where we can be more inclusive from that standpoint. And we've seen our plans very nicely adapt as a result of that over the last really 2 or 3 years.
Hmm.
When I speak about innovation, um, certainly we want creative approaches as long as employees can accept that creative and understand how to use it. So a plan that's more creative, if it's too complicated, obviously it's not going to be attractive.
Hmm.
And the other side of it is that if we add a new benefit that is the newest and sort of hottest benefit around, we will get some benefit of that early on, and that is a form of flexibility because it's another choice for employees to have. But we do have to consider what we add in terms of new shiny objects. Is it worth it or not?
Yep.
Employee health and well-being absolutely has to be part of that flexible journey. So people, as it goes to the next point, is people need to navigate the system to learn on their own terms, at their own pace, in a private, vetted environment of material. And then in many cases, they may be required to navigate the healthcare system. So what is there now that can help reduce the stress with that? Finding a practitioner, finding a diagnosis, ultimately finding treatment.
But that's
So
huge now too, because I think they expect that, right? It's a little more
yeah,
expectation on, I don't want just my claims paid. I need to figure out how to navigate myself through this very complicated system that, is great, but arguably a bit broken. So,
right.
we've seen the industry step up and react to that. And so
Mhm.
it's good to be able to take advantage of those new services out there that help with the education and the navigation for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the concept of self-care, going through the journey is fine to say that people want it, but you have to support it because you can't
Yeah,
leave people completely on their own, because it's not always that easy. We have to reduce the stress around that too.
for
So,
sure. For
yeah,
sure.
so hopefully that addresses the concept of what flexibility
Hmm.
could mean for you. And yeah, I think that was a worthwhile chat. So thanks, Allison.
Thanks, Roger.